Nittany Nation, we are live once again. I am Andy.
I'm your boy. How we doing?
It is a beautiful Friday evening here. We got hot air balloons in the air. We got a hot air balloon festival in town today.
A hot air balloon festival? What?
Makes sense because we're always spouting hot air. No.
We have tons of hot air balloons around where I live too, but I don't think I've ever heard of a hot air balloon festival before.
Jubilee.
Oh, a jubilee, if you may.
All right, Nittany Nation. Today we are going to look at some of the records that could be broken this year. Because as we know, records are meant to be broken.
That part.
And we got a few on tap here that I didn't realize that people were that close to.
They're getting there. When you send these to me, I was like, ooh, this should be interesting.
Yeah, let's start off with our boy Drew. He's got a couple he can get to. Let's start with the first one. Probably the hardest one for him to get to is going to be the passing yards.
He needs what? 3,700.
I think.
4,300. No, he needs.
Yeah, because he's.
Hold on, let me pull out the old calculator here.
Pull out the old calculator.
All right, let's do this here.
We got. I mean, it's a list of modern Penn State legends. Sean Clifford, Trace McSorley, Christian Hackenberg.
Yeah, he needs 4,359.
4,359, and see, he's been full-time starter for 2 years, so he's only averaging just over 3,000 a year. But I mean, it's in reach.
It's possible. Yes, I'm still looking at Sean Clifford here. That COVID year really set him apart from everybody else there.
Yeah, getting that extra year really benefited him and those overall stats for sure.
So 4,359.
And let's say we have a special season, all right? Like, let's say we go really deep in the playoffs. You're talking Big Ten championship game that gets you a 13th game. Probably get you a bye, so first playoff game would be 14 games. Get a win, that takes you to 15 games. National title would be 16 games.
When you put it like that, it seems so much more reachable.
Right. If you're not just thinking like the 12 from the regular season.
That is definitely more possible.
If you do the math, if they go to the national championship, play 16 games, we're still talking 268 yards a game. So we're still talking showing up day in and day out.
He's going to put the lid off on it. He's going to take the lid off of everybody.
And you got to think the first 3 games, he might only play till halftime.
That's so true. So for this one, as much as I want to say yes to every single record being broken by Drew Aller, I just don't see this one happening. I think Sean Clifford is safe with his 10. I think he'll get. I don't even know if he'll get to 10,000.
Right, it'd be his most passing yards in a season for Penn State if he gets to 10,000. And he'd be only the second Penn State player to do it. I mean, that's something too.
Trace was two big plays away there.
And then, it's hard to see that big of a jump in passing yards in a season.
Yeah, fortunately for this one, Drew, I don't think you're going to get there. But Godspeed. Godspeed. I hope you do.
If he does, you can almost guarantee national championship.
Oh yeah, and I mean, if he does, that's a Heisman.
Yeah, he'd be in New York for the Heisman ceremony. If he breaks Sean Clifford's record, I mean, we're probably talking the best quarterback in Penn State history.
Oh yeah, easily.
All right, next one here is another one for Drew. This one seems a little bit more obtainable to me because he's coming off a 26 touchdown season. You need 30 tie. So with the extra games, but see, Sean's got the extra year on him. That's the other thing too.
That's the problem. He's had 5 years.
Where Drew's essentially going to only have 3 as a full-time starter because that first year he was behind Clifford.
Exactly. Which make his stats a little more impressive. This one, 34 touchdowns. I can see that. I mean, 34 is a high number, but it's not an oh my God number.
Right. I mean, give us 3 a game, basically. He's there.
Let me say it that way.
Pad those stats on the easy games.
We're gonna need you to go for 6 against Nevada real quick.
And then give us 2 during the hard games.
Once again, that 5th year for Clifford, just 86 touchdowns.
Yeah, it was a cheat code to get all the passing records.
That's one, but you know what? 34 touchdowns. I think he'll definitely take Trace McSorley's spot, though. I mean, what's that? 24 touchdowns. I think he'll throw at least 25 touchdowns this season.
Yeah, if not, I think we're not going to be happy with the season if he doesn't.
That's a good way to look at it. Definitely.
I mean, of course, all this is barring injury, but
of course, we'll knock on wood. Gotta make sure I mean, have that.
Do we count Drew as the leader if he passes Trace in all these stats, or do we have to give it to Clifford on technicality and he got the extra year?
I barely forgot that I barely remembered Sean Clifford being the quarterback for Penn State. So no, he's not my. I mean, if it's Trace and then Hackenberg. I mean, Clifford's not even in my top 4. I mean, it's like McSorley, Hackenberg, McGloin, Aller probably. But if Aller's moving up that one, Aller is now 2nd or 3rd, I would say. But 30.
Yeah, I mean, Clifford doesn't have. I don't think Clifford has as many as the memorable moments as the rest. He's got more of the memorable heartbreaks than the actual happy moments.
Yep. People don't want to dwell on the sad moments, even if you did throw for 10,000 yards in your career.
Right. Like the only game that sticks in my head is the Rose Bowl against Utah. Where he was pretty damn good. I block out the 4 Ohio State games where he was pretty terrible.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about those. That's where it all began.
But I think this one's a little bit more doable. It's still a long shot, but it's a little more doable than the passing yards.
Oh yeah, 34 touchdowns is way more doable than 4,400 yards in passing.
All right, moving on to the next record.
Asking a little too much out of our quarterback there, if that's our expectation.
Right. Especially when you have the stable of backs behind him, which brings us to the next record.
This gets interesting. Now these are interesting.
Because the other thing is, too, you have number 11 right down there that's cut off by our ticker. Let's see if I can get rid of the ticker real quick.
Go away, ticker.
Is our boy Katron, too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, both these guys have a legit chance at getting up to number 1.
So, Singleton needs 1,020, and Allen needs like about 1,100.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Right there.
They're going to fly up this board this season, which is going to be crazy to watch.
Right.
But
it's going to be like
this
that horse race.
This one's doable. This is going to be a 2-horse race to see who gets it.
Yeah, like it's going to be like those video game horse races you see where one pulls ahead and then they just keep going back and forth till the very end. Back and
forth, yeah.
And the crazy part is there's a path where they finish 1 and 2.
Oh, 100%. You don't think they're going to be egging each other on and stuff? Iron sharpens iron. Like they're both gonna want this. They both know it's attainable. You don't think they're both gonna try extra hard to get it, and then then says they push each other even harder.
Yeah, and if you look at the years here, like none of these people overlap, and all 4 years of these guys overlap.
Yeah. They literally they came in at the same. That's the two-headed monster came in at the same time and are just putting in the work right now.
Yeah, the other 9 guys were workhorses, just absolute workhorses, and you have Nick and Katron here.
That's the next level right there. That's something that this is going to be the one that you're going to want to keep your eyes out on. This is fun. This is going to be a fun one. Come like 6 weeks, 7 weeks into the season, it's going to get really interesting.
Yeah, and then, when we're making a playoff run and we really start looking like they get really close to it, I mean, it's going to be cool to see who actually finishes ahead of each other, basically.
So Singleton needs about 80 yards a game and Allen needs about 100 yards a game to do it.
Yeah.
That's not crazy.
No, like if they just keep doing what their career averages are, they both should be there.
Singleton's done it with 60 less carries too. That's not a lot. I mean, that's not a ton of carries, but I mean, it'll be interesting to see if those even out by the end of the season.
Yeah, I think Katron will still stay. He's the thunder to Nick's lightning.
It's true.
Nick's gonna break one big after Katron wears him down.
Oh man, this is a fun one. I like this one a lot. He's a big boy. The man is stacked. This is the one I'm the most excited for, I think, because it can be broken by either running back. And then what if, and this is just hypothetically speaking, what if they both break it? Let's say like 12 weeks into the season, and then they're just racing each other for number 1 for the rest of the season.
Like, how cool would it be? I know this is it would be a statistical anomaly. What if they tied at number 1?
Singleton has 1 more yard than Allen. He actually takes the loss of 1 to make sure that they're tied.
He takes the knee in the final game for the 1 yard loss.
Oh my gosh, I want that. Oh man. Okay, this one I find to be a little more interesting. I like this one. This is so everybody right now. I think this record will be broken by the end of the season. Sorry, Evan. You had a good run. It's got to go. I'm sorry, Saquon. You were so close, but you never got there.
Yeah, I think the other crazy part is I don't think many casual Penn State fans would think Evan Royster had the record.
I think casual sport fans would be shocked to see that Kurt Warner's on this list.
This Kurt Warner looks a little different.
A little different. And that's with a K, not a C. Okay.
Now this next record, still staying with our running back room, is only going to be Nick. He's going to be the only one because Katron's quite a bit farther down the list on this one. But career touchdowns, Saquon Barkley 43, Singleton 32.
12 touchdowns is a lot of touchdowns, but that's just basically a tutty a game. A little less than a tutty a game.
Depending on how deep we go into the playoffs and conference championship game. I think this one's a little bit harder than the rushing yards.
Yeah, I do too. This is one of those ones where it's one or the other. Same with Drew. It's like you're not going to get both of these 12 touchdowns with the two-headed beast they have in the backfield. I don't. Golly, this is.
If Nick gets to 12, he's got to start being Heisman, at least in the conversation.
12 touchdowns, definitely.
Because that's. I feel like that's a lot in today's game, but not completely undoable.
Yeah, I think it's possible. I definitely think. I mean, the fact that Saquon got 43 is wild. In 3 years.
Right.
Wow.
Where Nick's gonna take 4 to get there if he does get there. Well, what about Carter? Look at Carter's average yards per carry for his career.
7.2 is insane. Just give me the ball and get out of my way. I'm averaging
almost a first down every carry.
Averaging 7 yards a carry, and I only carried it 395 times. Like, look at the attempts. My man was just stretching the field left and right.
It's almost half the amount of carries of Saquon.
Oh, it really is. My man had a long stride, that's for sure. Kajana Carter.
That's why he was first round draft pick,
If you're averaging 7 yards in the Big Ten, that's gonna open some eyes.
But yeah, I'm not as confident on this one as I am the rushing yards.
No, I'm so confident. That's like I told you, I'm excited for the rushing yards. I think that's got real potential to make some waves there. But yeah, this one, 12. I don't think this one's gonna sparkle like the other one.
Also though, if you look at it, it's been 3 years and he's at 32. That's almost 11 a year.
That's the funny part. That's what his average is.
That's the math. That math just hit me. I'm like, wait a minute.
It's just under 11. So he would have to have an above average touchdown season.
I don't know. I might be talking myself into this one.
The maths on this one, actually.
I might be talking myself into this one. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Bold prediction.
Here we go.
I'm calling it. Singleton's gonna break Barkley's record for rushing touchdowns in a career.
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first.
I'm talking myself into it with math.
With the power of math, boys and girls. Who would have thought? Look at us being mathletes.
Like who said you don't use math after school?
Nobody.
We need to find some betting company, some gambling company that would just take our money for these type of things.
For these amazing stretch prop bets. Yeah, I do. We need to figure out somebody who would take the Nick Singleton breaks the record. I feel like we won't get great odds on that, though. We'll probably just get like plus 500.
Right. I bet some gambling site has like props for over under 10 or 11 touchdowns this year for him.
We have to find it. We'll find it.
I bet we could find it. Maybe some Chinese site or something, but
some backdoor Bitcoin high-end offshore account site or something. There you go. I think I nailed all the loose ends on that one.
All right, the last record.
All right, here we go.
Not sure. See, this one's could be up for grabs, but I wanted to find one for the defense that I thought could be attainable. This is single season sacks. And you see Abdul snuck on there last year with 12. But old boy Carl Nassib had himself a year.
Oh, Carl. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Also.
He had himself a year in 2015. That is over a sack a game.
That is wild. Carl, good for you.
I mean,
Just
I
being
think
a wrecking machine.
the only person on the defense that would have a chance at this, it would have to be Sutton.
Yeah. I mean,
DDS.
you would just have to come out against those first couple teams and just rack up some sacks.
Have like 7 sacks games.
Going into week 4, he's got 5. It's like, what? It's not enough. He needed 7.
Yeah,
man.
I wouldn't put any money on this, but
no, this will be
if
a
you
fun
looked
one
at
to watch,
any of the other, if you looked at any of the other defensive records, they ain't happening.
No, long shots.
Like interceptions was like 10 interceptions in a season.
What?
Yeah, like that's
10?
not happening. 10.
That is wild. 10 interceptions in a season.
Yeah, like the most recent player on there was Jair Brown from a few years back, and he had 6.
Even 6 is a crazy number.
I know you think it's how the game has changed with more
You
throwing.
think you just stop throwing to that side of that person, you know? Okay, he's on that side. Don't throw it over there. Just whatever you do not throw it over there.
Right, that's Revis Island over there.
Like, dear Lord. 10, though.
Right.
10, you just got to be like, this guy's all over the place.
Yeah, you have to get some luck with just some bad quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And your team's way ahead all the time, so all that team's doing is throwing, trying to catch up.
Yeah, it would have to be garbage time ball. It had to be garbage ball the whole game.
Right. Like you'd have to have a game where you had 3 or 4.
You got to kick one off. You got to take that back right off the bat. Then a pick 6, and then a fumble recovery for another pick for another touchdown. Like all in the first quarter. Yeah, then you're good. Then they got to play catch up for the rest of the way.
Get up 28-0 after the first quarter every game.
Perfect. Now this is now we're moving back into attainable goals.
But yeah, I mean, for how crazy of a season Abdul had last year, and the extra games, because Nassib didn't have the conference title game.
No,
he only had 12. He only had 12 games, where Carter had 15 games to get the 12.
Good for Carl, though. Good for that guy, dude. Oh my god.
I don't see anybody. I think easily this is like the most unattainable one we threw up here.
This one will pay out like plus 4,000, plus 5,000 if you put a bet on this one.
You know what next week is? Not too far from you, Las Vegas.
Oh, media day.
We got media days next week. Franklin and Penn State players they're on Wednesday.
Do I drive out to Vegas and try to interview the players?
Be pretty sweet.
I mean, I get to go to Vegas. That's kind of cool.
Right. Who would turn down a trip to Vegas?
Oh, trust me, I have many a times. Trust me, when it's only a 4.5 hour drive away, sometimes you just go, you know what? Not this weekend.
I will pass today.
It's not the drive there that hurts. It's the drive back.
I'm trying to look real quick to see who they're sending and what players they're sending to media day. Because we know Headman will be there. He's actually the finale on Wednesday.
Okay. Let's see. I'm checking the quick news feed as well here to see if we got anything in there.
So we got Drew Aller.
Okay.
Center Nick Dawkins. And safety is Akee Wheatley.
Okay.
That's good for Wheatley,
squad.
man. Wheatley's so like underrated. I think it'll be good to get his name out there in the media a little bit more.
I think so too. Just let those darling media starlets get a good look at this boy.
Right. And then Nick Dawkins, I mean, he's the mayor of State College for a reason.
Yeah, that is true. They don't call him the mayor for nothing.
He'll kill media day.
He's the epitome of Penn State, so that's going to be a great one. And then Drew, hopefully somebody asked Drew to take his shirt off. I'm really hoping ever since when you read that article, I really hope somebody immediately goes, "Hey, Drew, how you doing? Nick Haley with Voice College Football. Could you take your shirt off, please?" Your coach asked us to. I don't know why. It's kind of weird, but you mind?
Yeah.
Pop that top real quick. Let's take a look.
Right. He said to. Like,
yeah, we're not on record saying that. He is, as a matter of fact. So why don't you pop that top real quick and see what we're working with here?
We're not the weird ones this time.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, the way I'm saying this might sound weird, but it's your strength and conditioning coach, not me.
But yeah, I mean, maybe we'll do something Wednesday, or at least for sure we'll tackle some media day stuff next week.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what there probably won't be too much news on Tuesday, but Friday we'll have a great episode for that.
Yeah. Friday we can go over anything notable that was said, which somebody's gonna give us something.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to pop up some clips. We'll get some analysis. Hopefully we'll be able to pop up some clips for you guys to check out. All that,
yeah,
jazz.
That'd be pretty cool. Like we'll
pop up that for a second.
Yeah, we'll pop up some of the Q&A maybe of one of each guy or something, and
hopefully we'll try to highlight some of the key things that the players and coach say.
And I'm sure somebody somewhere, I don't think any of our guys, but somebody's gonna say something stupid.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
My money's on Indiana coach Seghetti.
I don't know. Ryan Day loves to run his mouth.
He does.
His mouth gets him in trouble, but you know what? Last year he can get as much trouble as he wanted to.
Yeah, he pretty much shut everybody up last year.
I think obviously Dion. Dion's always going to be a fun one.
But yeah, Seghetti's the one who said last year, "I win, Google me."
I mean, I do like Signetti. I like him as a coach. I think he's a spark plug. I like the spark plug coaches. But at the same time, if you're a spark plug, that means your team can flame out quick. I mean, look what happened. I mean, Indiana went on that huge run, and then they met some real big boys, and what happened then?
Right. They met the two big boys on their schedule and didn't look great either one.
Nope.
But yeah, I think that'll do it here for our Friday show. We'll come at you next week on Tuesday and Friday. Some media day stuff with
finally gonna have some real stuff to talk about coming up here too. Let's go. No more whataboutisms and what ifs. We're gonna have real raw stuff for y'all. This is gonna be we're close now. We are 41 days, 43 days away.
We're still in the 4s, man. We need to get to the 3s.
I don't care. Okay. We're closer. Every day is a blessing because we're closer to football.
All right, that'll do it for us today on Penn State Live on Voice College Football. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Later, y'all.